Good morning. Happy Monday. I just remembering on, was it Saturday or Friday? I think it was on Saturday. I was heading to work and I was driving along the highway, having a call with my mom because I usually talk to her in the mornings, right? And I have the GPS, but I know my roads, right? But I always just have the GPS up just in case there's anything different, because it will tell you if there's traffic ahead, etc., etc. So I noticed that the GPS rerouted me, but it's like, why is it taking me there? And I've learned my lesson that sometimes, not all the time, it reroutes you. You should go because it just takes you off your regular path, and sometimes I just get lost in the sauce, right? And I was just like, I'll stick to my regular route. Even if you're saving me 2 minutes, I'm okay. So I ignore the first prompt to turn off, and then there was a second one, and I was just like, why is it telling me to turn off? Like, why do I need to turn off? I'm not gonna do it. And then at this point, I'm like 2 lanes over, so it's not going to be an easy transition. So I'm just like, it's okay, I'm sticking to it. I'm looking on the map as well, the GPS, and I don't see anything ahead of me. So I proceed to go to the regular route, and surely enough, 2 minutes into that, I saw the big red line, a whole ton of traffic. And before that, my estimated time of arrival was within like 6 minutes. It changed my estimated of arrival time to 30 minutes. And I'm like, what the hell is happening? I should have listened. It seems like there was a traffic, an accident up ahead, and it seems like it was completely setting me back a whole half an hour. So now, instead of being 15 minutes early for work, I was going to be at least 15 minutes late for work. And I'm just replaying this incident in my head. And by the way, I ended up finding a way to come out of that, and I made it to work on time, luckily, thank God. And a few things just came to mind as I replay this incident in my head. And it's like life, right? And especially when you're a believer, sometimes God, and he talks to us with a still small voice, they say, and he will give us signs, subtle signs, and we see it, we see it blatantly, and we ignore it because we're like, oh, that's just an option, right? Or like, oh, I don't have to do that, I can stick to what I'm doing. And he's like, no, just try this one, right? And you move ahead and you do your own thing, and you get yourself in problems, right? And he will try again to save you from that. And if you're stubborn or stuck in your own way, just deciding, I'm going to take my path, this is the path that I know, this is the path that has never failed, I don't want to take any chances, I'm going the regular route, and it doesn't work out. It takes you even longer to get there. It's not that you won't get there, but it's going to take you longer to get there, and the frustration and the consequences of being delayed. Like, had I had to stick to my route, I would have been 30 minutes late. I would have been late for my job. My job would have been compromised. You know what I mean? That would not have been the ideal situation. And I'm glad I got an opportunity to reroute. And that takes me to the second thing that I thought about, that, okay, you don't listen to God the first couple of times and you end up choosing your own path and you end up in some problems, right? It's still not the end of it. God is still there, and there is still a way. And he will also talk to you through that, and he will give you another option. He's like, well, you kind of made things hard for yourself, but I'm still here, and this is still an opportunity for you to do the right thing, and you're gonna make it through. So that spoke to me as I was on the phone with my mom again this morning, and while talking to her, it just came into my mind, and I'm like, you know what, I'm going to share this because it's so powerful. It's so powerful. Many of us, we've chosen the wrong path, and we got the signs, a relationship, we got the signs, but we decided, yeah, but I know this route, I know this is safe, I've checked all the boxes, I've done my due diligence, I'm going straight ahead. And you get into some problems, right? And you have to at some point realize that, you know what, I might have made the wrong decision and I went into a situation that was not favorable. But again, God is still handing out a pipeline, a lifeline, an olive branch. You're still able to exit that situation and go and redirect and go back on the right path. So may this bless you. May you be comforted that God is still there. And it's best for you to take the signs the first couple of times, but if you don't, it's okay, because now is an opportune time for you to choose the right thing. So stay blessed and have a good day. Bye.